Is also up on YouTube now, so welcome YouTubers. In a couple of minutes I guess somebody will be watching on YouTube as well. So this is the first quarterfinal of winner takes all 13, $100 prize pool for the winner of the whole thing, and we got ourselves a tournament platform debacle, as I won't be seeing the coins and player names, so you'll have to guide us through the coins on Syndicate side, Karim.
I mean, I'm still on the loading screen and I'm hearing the cards.
Okay, press F4 or F5. It's, yeah, the tournament.
Oh, I joined now.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
There, wait. This way, please.
Looks like some light reading.
So we have Artifoxy with the jackpot, and Lemonsky playing Nilfgaard, Shoop, Henry, and the standard opening of Madame happened already while we were fixing the player names. So both of us don't see the coins. We'll figure it out. Jackpot means that either the bank is full or there is nothing in the bank.
Should be full now after the Madame.
Yeah.
Life's short.
And just between the rounds, if you don't keep the count exactly. But it's fine. It's players' job anyway, not the casters, to count the coins. But big points from Madame. Second engine, second Peaches engine. 3 engines on the board in total. The ship is stained, so all is as it should be for Syndicate player. So do you reckon Lemon just Calvits, plays tactic and passes?
Yeah, I guess Lemon wants to pass. He could actually like commit to the round and play Brathens into a Duchess and get some Fly Seductress on his side. But I think he just wants to pass. But what if he got Simbu Bast now? Does he have the points?
He needs, what, about 26 of them? Brathens has to go, as well as the Mashet Raffle, probably. Unless you consider leadering.
Looks costly, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Foxy decides that is it thinning is winning, yeah. Decides to take control of the situation, and Lemon. It's not the fastest pass on the whole wild
He didn't
Australia.
smash the button already.
So he's doing the math, but yeah, the math is very costly here, as you said. Play into 3 engines is no fun. Okay, so we've seen in the previous winner takes all where Jackpot has been playing, it being the weakest link in one more times lineup. Well, it's good start to win a round, but after winning round 1,
but they always win round 1.
Yeah, it was a struggle to find another victory. Okay, KOB being featured, but there is one extra mulligan to hide him back into the deck. What is there? A lot of bronzes here. You can value bleed into Calvit's improved Nilfgaard hand, but well, that probably means losing a card and also probably not really getting everything you want.
Actually, bleeding with the bronzes seems better. Like, she doesn't have to commit Sigi or Scissor. But having Candle would have been nice.
So yeah, at the moment Sigi Yago, Bilzen, and also Candle are hiding in the deck. Which means that your top decks should be pretty spicy, especially if you get the KOB out, but at the moment there is nothing to get. Okay, there is no Mariel's target. And you might value him as well. For Lemon, of course, after Calvit, the draws were good. He also had some golds already, so Lydia is missing from hand. But this is not like playing against the Vice deck, so there's not really much to steal in terms of specials anyway. Illusionist is nice. Bringing an engine. Coming not from hand, but from Masha Truffle, meaning the extra carryover is being developed.
Yeah. He could still make it bonded with the Vigo. If he gets another illusionist. Still, this seems good for Lemon now.
So the second bagger, 5 coins, massive profits.
Massive buff. Did anyone see these cards before the buff?
Yeah, only on Karim's stream you can see the baggers, and also Black Alley Chemists.
Not true.
So yeah, there are some coins, guys, in the jackpot bank, but tournament platform continues to overperform.
Should be like, what now, 6 or 7?
Now it's full, and yeah,
Now it's
bagger
full.
is buffed by 2, so
So was 7.
6, right?
Take him to the woods and release the hounds.
Nothing more than a creaky door.
Okay, so Lemonsky doesn't
Buttons.
exactly get ahead. But there are
This
more
is
bronzes to play.
This is kinda baiting to get a bus. But it's not the best to bus now. I don't like about this jackpot that you have to tribute with both the Morils and the Madam to get the King of Beggars. Like you don't really want to tribute the Morils in every matchup.
Yeah.
And like if you miss him, you don't get the King of Beggars. It's like sometimes you need like a shady vendor or something in the deck.
Yeah, the ghoul, Arena Ghoul is there with the tribute one, but not exactly enough. And everything else is just
I'll
deploy.
never be imprisoned again.
Remove his cowl, then
Oh,
his
okay.
ear.
Bratans. Traveling to the other side, but since it's a shop version, there is no coup, no Artot to take advantage of that.
What is truth if not an illusion?
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
Okay, Lemon also starts begging for some coin here. Getting to spend with the Fire Disciple. But at the moment, especially with the Masha Truffle click available, should be kind of trivial for him to get out of the round without spending his entire hand.
And he still have the vial that he wants to play
Yes,
and the Rune
Have
Mage.
you made
You
your
want to
offer?
play the Rune Mage for the shoe, for sure. He still has some playable cards.
So yeah, there goes the Rune Mage, also getting ahead here most likely.
Didn't go for Scoia for more options for Purify.
Yeah, that's a nice roll. The Slave Driver developing. The Bonded Slicer is of course, and the entire Foxy's hand consists of the units, so doesn't matter, there is no chains of spells.
Premium grade won't find any better.
But yep, there goes the Wild. Not all targets for Mariels. Still
So we don't have the factions in the tournament platform now. Who is playing Syndicate?
Foxy is playing Syndicate, Jackpot, Lemon is playing the...
Playing Syndicate and Slave.
yeah. It's the standard version, yeah, of Kneel of God. I'll amass enough cards that you all will be confused. Okay, so Lemon
really
goes
nice.
for the carryover. Kinda invites the Mariels.
Which dies now?
Bapanada.
10% for peace of mind? Well,
So what are you dropping now?
No, there's no room for King of Beggars.
Yep. As a Lemon, what do you drop here? Do you go for Henry? As in, there is only one board space, so you know that Foxy cannot really play and blade for much longer.
I guess he could play the Henry.
Just that if you give a bad card, it can be dumped here, but if it's a really bad card, you don't really have the points to get ahead. Okay, goes for the Radeo.
For you, a very special item I have. A surprise.
Also kinda doesn't allow to mulligan a bad card created by Henry. Mariels plays for 14. There is a spender, so if Foxy really wants to, she can.
You don't see the coins, but
Yeah, I would
what
assume.
would be left after the Maurice? She gets 4 from King of Beggars. I have no idea how many coins will be left. Okay.
So Lemon is drawing into the lead, keeps Shoop and Masha Truffle carry over for Foxy. It's good cards somewhere in the deck. Keeps drawing questionable ones in Fish Deck and KOB. But at least you are certain that you are mulligan in KOB.
Yeah.
And drawing some gold. Yeah, speaking
Some
of which.
gold.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
look at these 3 cards left in the deck. Yago, Bilzen, and Sigurubin. Yeah.
Like, this deck doesn't have much consistency. It's Madame on Thinner and Decree. And Redenian. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Royal Decree was used on Sur Raiders in round 1.
I guess it has consistency, you know, like it tends to 4, but that was unlucky.
Yeah, KOB could have been thinned out, which would have been an extra card, but drawing into the double poison kinda hurts.
But then after KOB thinning, there's not really a good spender before Yago.
Yeah.
Candle doesn't spin that efficiently.
Oh, you can get another jackpot leader with Damien if Lemon is kind enough to give Damien to hand.
Yeah.
So good. A Giga jackpot, I guess.
Attend to their needs, their well-being.
But no, it's Viper instead.
You
Professor.
take the Professor here.
You are worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
Also pretty nice mentor for Lemon. Playing for 12, I assume. 13
Mentor actually
with KOB.
makes a lot of sense with the Henry.
Yeah.
Like you have the value always.
Okay, some Viper action. Not every tournament you see a Viper see in any play, so there you go. It's been 0 days since the Viper deck has been played on the tournament.
You see all cards from Henry now.
Tis merely an illusion.
Yes,
Gwent,
you.
strong.
Have you
I
made
think
your
that's what
offering?
CDPR was kinda aiming for with a bunch of locations. Not a bunch, but a bunch of cards, like Temple for NR, Henry for Nilfgaard. It was just meant to be like this, it looks like. If only this Siggy could play 2 cards from the deck, would have been slightly better.
I think that's another Siggy,
Yeah.
but still, if you don't know, doesn't have a gang tag. He's just
Strike
a random
first, strike
Byron
hard.
syndicate.
Okay, unlucky then. So yeah, KOB not thinned, which means the mentor gets extra point, but at the same time it means that he becomes the target for... He was always a target for Emils anyway.
Not that it helps.
There we go. Lemon seen that Candle is the main spender probably. Reads into that overall situation.
You are a mere trifle, an amused bush.
Also, there is a leader ability for
There's a
this
leader that
enslave.
we don't
Enslave
even
5,
know
yeah.
about.
My lads will make sure of that.
And sadly, the Redanian doesn't come out.
Quite the menial task.
Wilgeforce is probably one of the few cards that you don't really want to play if you are ahead, but here, yeah, it didn't matter much, so Lemon shows that he had the force of the Wiggly. And Lemon is getting ahead in this quarterfinal number 1. Still 3 to go. And well, it's probably 4 more games. We like long series. In
Oh,
Gwent.
5 more. We will have a tie.
Ah, yeah.
We forgot about that.
Yeah, last time I was hoping for a tie, winner takes all 12. They weren't tying, but then they started tying in rounds multiple times in semi-finals and finals, so we'll get something out of it, surely. But yeah,
Surely
now Lemon
We are not
has...
getting. Surely we are not getting a 3-0 against Jackpot, right?
Yeah, Jackpot will find the way. But now, yeah, relicts and also gangs available for Lemon. Arctic Foxy, Dead Wish, Shiro, Guerrilla Tactics and Jackpot are all available. And now Lemon is on blue coin, right? was just flipped because we were not allowed into the... So yeah, lemon is on blue coin now.
Helix makes sense on blue.
And I guess Shiru kinda can try and snipe the relics, but between Carapace leader charges and relics like growing from different base power and splitting, it's not that trivial to catch a good Shiru, especially without
Also,
precisions.
without a Milva, you don't have like the same freedom to gank everything.
Yep. So we see Lemon keeping the Necromancer Stone. This is the only artifact in the deck. There is the Curse Scroll and Golden Nectar, so it all combines nicely. You get something you're missing. You put that at the bottom of your deck, the Necromancer Stone, and that feels
Just
good.
the classic operator.
They say you are what you eat.
One leader charge to play around Rebuke, protect from lock.
Lemon really likes this deck.
Yeah. And he usually every tournament that had relics featured, which means every like tournament Lero played in probably, which mostly covers the entirety of 2024 anyway. Yeah, he mentioned that this is his best performing deck. This is the one that he took to the qualifiers.
Got like an 83 1% with this in a qualifier, I guess.
Yeah.
Huh?
Ah.
Huh?
Okay, so I mentioned to you that Shiru kinda can try to snipe. Shiru sees the first selfie.
No reason to fear the Shiro now.
Yeah, the Shiru goes, okay, I got a job and I gotta do it now.
He just wants kill, doesn't care how many relics he kills.
You're dead already.
Okay, so
Is the first self-eater even that important to kill? Like, when you split, you can kill the second easily.
and
But
also,
that's if you split.
They say you are what you eat.
guess there are no multiple kills available, so Lemon decides to have multiple copies growing.
Livers are for deliciousness.
And there we go with the Curse Scroll. Okay, so I actually increased your volume and apparently I increased it a little too much.
Too much?
It's on my side, so yeah, I'll just...
I'm not yapping.
No, it's fine. It's that my volume, the way I hear you is regulated on my PC and the OBS kinda feeds it at a different level.
Maybe it's time to yap.
Yeah, let's go. I will be quiet for the next 10 minutes.
And now we have the... What's this card? The foul. What does he get?
Wind whistles Willow's whip.
Oh, just the Circle of Life. Kills the Self-Eater. Buffs what? Let's go! Buffs the
Let's
Seamless.
go, what a kill! And now
What
the
a
Seamless
kill.
is buffed to 3 power. It's like the Seamless on release, more or less. Somewhere there.
Wait, he was 3?
Nah, it's more or less. It's more or less
Yeah.
means plus minus 1. It fits. It fits.
And like there are still 2 self-eaters, and Koya's not ahead.
Yeah, there is also the Sabbath condition
Broken.
being met, so you want 1 Witch Apprentice in the graveyard anyway, so you can dump that. And I guess since there is a threat of 3 damage combining with
There are not that many lock targets on the deck, actually.
yeah.
Unless you roll something from the harvest.
Yeah, so the piggy is being delayed, but at least you get the Dorgare extra value, which I guess trades +1. It's Frogger's time. There is no convenient way to get Filavandrel procs nowadays, right? Unless you hand buff. Oh, deck buff first and then call for him.
Manticore venom should do the trick.
What is the Seamless doing at the moment? Nothing. It is doubled, so a Bountiful Harvest is not a card you want to play. You still have a playable Adept.
I mean, actually, you can play the harvest and play a Brick Sinless.
Whatever for.
If you don't want relics to end around and play like with the tome. You want to bleed the tome.
So yeah, at the same time Riptide is basically the last card Lemon can play.
He's never playing the Necker.
So
I think he is afraid of losing on even now.
yeah. So passing might be a consideration. Then Golden Necker can be bled out. But there is no Shiro. There is still a Mahakam Pass point, so yeah. You're probably also not a big fan of Mulligan in the Golden Necker. So yeah,
Let us sing the song of steel.
Foxy gets extra 2 points of carryover on the Seamless, but it comes at the cost of Seamless being a 1 card
We are
cheater.
ahead.
5 power, basically.
Actually, this Riptide would have been nice with the hand state from Foxy. But Lemon doesn't know, so
He doesn't know. So the split Crown, split Unicorn, Kyranex combo in hand.
having one unicorn against a blade is not ideal, I guess.
It is also not a convenient bleed, like you open the Guardian, it dies to Riptide.
You can play all the cards, but is it enough to get the Necker? Don't
Maybe
think
with
so.
Mahakam Pass somehow.
You play that one, gets the Riptide. Okay.
Goes for the creatures. Like there wasn't a big problem of dumping Seamless, I guess, but at the same time maybe backup plan is better than the Harvest. If you try to deal with potential... not really, you're not damaging Self-Eater anyway.
Plays the Rat. Catrice. I never liked this card. It loses so much power easily. I don't get the leader.
50-50.
50-50.
And the 50-50 lost. Okay, not often you see the downside of red catchers, but here we have it. So it's
And not
seamless.
like seamless.
Chiron X plus leader is well,
Could be enough, but
man.
the seamless is zone 5, so I'm not sure.
Act your age. At 2 centuries, you behave like you were barely
Yeah, I guess Golden Acre flies out
Blood and neck hands.
by
Does
one,
it?
by two.
Yeah. But then at least you have the bonies for the last round and the Incubus. Wouldn't be that bad.
So not a bad outcome for Foxy here.
And like if Scoia misses something, it's over.
Yeah. Foxy, considering the not the greatest seamless, the opener with the all creatures.
What do you usually play with the Philipendrill now? You can't get the frogs, so the oak doesn't have bodies.
Yeah. Well, Lemon kinda got
This
what
is
he
kinda the
wanted.
best hand for Lemon.
6 damage crown, the Incubus has... well, something. Even if you don't pick the Self-Eater. What's his state since he was splitting? The tallest one is 7. You can take a dwarf.
Okay, Foxy doesn't look like the luckiest person here. Or the mulligans in this game and the last game.
Yeah, Circle of Life is definitely a card.
It's a
playable
card, for sure.
but yeah, doesn't achieve much.
Garments are shackles that restrain our desires.
Okay, so Lemon still goes for the Self-Eater, has the Unicorns combo, which is quite decent, hopes to pick up potentially another Incubus. Although most bronzes are, I guess, for provision, and he kinda missed both fiends.
He will get something
Yeah.
after playing the unicorns. All his options are nice. Guess the Incubus is the best option.
Yeah, Foxy just doesn't have the points anymore. Well, at the moment, I guess if Lemon would pass, it will be close enough.
The Vandal was still better.
Bam, 16 plus.
Vandal 7 plus 9. No, it's the same.
And there they go. Buff, buff,
Buff.
and it's not okay anymore. So Lemon takes a 2-0 lead in the series. Does he show his last card once again? Yeah. I would prefer this way as well, to see opponent's last card. Some are getting tilted by it, but unlucky. So, Relicts. Lemon's specialty is getting a win, so he has Syndicate, and now it's Gangs versus the World of Scoia'tael, Shiru, Jackpot, and Deadwish Monsters. Это GG, but not for the series yet. There's always a chance. So, will Lemon get reverse swept?
I think Cove is like the most deck that got reverse swept this or last year. I saw a lot of losses with Cove.
Yeah, probably
But
against
still,
more control
I guess
lineups.
even against Jackpot, Cove should be better.
Okay, so let's go into the game number 3. The card is spinning. This is the first out of 4 series today. So where is the plan for the day? It's Foxy versus Lemon, Yuukis versus Tomciu. Then we're switching to Witcher Lilith's channel, where Lemon will be acting as a caster with Lily, and they will be covering PepeSmile versus Full Tilt and Cynthia Line versus Myamon. And the finals are tomorrow on Sunday, same 12 PM CET time, start time. We will be casting with Nan, probably, unless Lemon's getting reverse swept and has nothing to do tomorrow in the tournament outside of casting.
So I guess Nan is the most realistic option.
By how it's going so far for Foxy with the draws, yes. And Lemon is also playing quite well, finding the pieces he needs. So let's see, and it's Deathwish as the first option.
I'll do what I can.
What is there to steal? The succubus, I guess, with putting the strings. But first you need to develop the board, and Foxy does get double Cyclops and Riptide. So control will be available to try and force some of the tags off the board. Okay, so collusion back into the deck. Jack is probably... Oh, well, Jack is probably one of the best evolving cards to play in the first form, because he plays for decent value, but yeah, not the card you want to play in round 1, so might have waited with his appearance. Double Giant Toad left in the deck, so wouldn't be surprised to see, yeah, one of them was stacked.
Even tagging both wasn't a bad idea.
Yeah. Succubus, Deathlove, and then Bronzes. So the Brewer's Ritual is in hand. All the tutors are in deck, unfortunate.
Slow, ain't ya?
Okay.
I don't really like this junior. Like, he might be losing the round anyways. But still, there are not that good junior targets in Deathwish.
Yeah, I guess that was the idea. I'm not really getting anything, and if there is a chance, might as well try and get it. Okay, so we get Foglet onto the back row. The Brewers was played. So this junior is not living for long, so cut up tag will be removed pretty soon.
Yeah. But no need to rush it now.
I'm just a sexy little cog in that fucked up machine called life.
Okay.
That's a lot of axe for the Dagon summon.
Vertical pupils, horns.
Already out, basically. Yeah, all of them. But one on the dead left.
What
So-
tags are that now?
Well, it's not unheard of when the Death Wish player presses the pass button.
I mean, if you
But
press
against-
the pass now, you are not getting the dragon again. But then you give the Cove player
Yeah,
what they want.
the Cove is probably not the deck where you really want to allow them to dictate what's happening. So yeah, there we go.
Lemon would need to get the Novigrad now. But then there is a heat wave in Foxy's deck.
Yeah, so Lemon gets the bank. Foxy is, well, struggling to find the tutors, but there is nothing to tutor anymore.
Okay, finally not a bronze card.
Yeah, and starts very aggressive. There is a bronze muzzle in this gang's leg, but for that you kinda need to establish your board quite significantly. So yeah, this deadlift is not in danger.
So the dragon is not coming out.
I mean, yeah, all the tanks were kinda sacrificed to the round
I
one.
didn't realize that. Like, you should just leave the poison unit and consume 2 tags. It was
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, point-wise, it definitely felt like it was reasonable. Yeah, that wish manages to play quite nice points here, so it's a battle for Lemon, but if he manages to get into a round 3, that wish kinda will be left basically with nothing outside of Ironite, and well, at the moment Succubus.
This is kinda fine for Cove, but it's kinda slow. He wants to develop the tags. I don't have to poison now. But it plays into Riptide, so it's an option. Like, you either poison and force a consume, maybe on the Toad, or you just play into Riptide.
You kinda playing into the Peller as well. If Peller was available, it wouldn't be the worst value, prolonging your
Yeah.
duration of the Toad for another round.
The anatomical changes slightly exceed my
Okay, so the
expectations.
double tag unit is safe from Riptide at the moment.
So 3 tags now, potentially 4 or 5. The Sigi would
It's
get
two-
ahead
it's
in
2
one.
tags at the moment, right? Ah, you meant with
Oh
the,
yeah.
with the leader, with the Novigrad.
Either
We don't know
Novigrad.
exactly how many tags it's gonna be any given moment.
You could still play the Little Bird and the Bloody Good Friends before the Sigi now. Like, no need to rush.
There we go.
Ran off in fear of
Little
her father.
birds joining the blind eyes. 4 tags available for the buffs. Now the hardest job is not to forget to click your little bird, and all is fine.
I believe the Sigi gets it.
Well, yeah, you also have the crutch of Novigrad if necessary.
With 4 tags, you click the Little Bird first.
And here we go. 27 points needed.
Finally. You bloody took long enough.
Retreated Hound doesn't really have a nice
You and
job
me,
to do.
we ain't done yet.
Whee!
And you save the Novigrad. Pretty nice.
So Iron Dite is at 11 damage. There is a heat wave. Other than that, you're drawing into the bronzes or tutors. So you only rely on succubus.
Where's the Iron Dite again?
Well, it's coming. See? Easy.
Okay, easy. Not a heat wave.
Doesn't find heat wave, doesn't find the... Ah, wait, no. Whispering Helix didn't make any difference. For some reason, the Helix and Eisengrim's Council is the same card with +2 buff effect in my mind forever. And yeah, I was thinking, oh, Mulligan and Deadwish to tutor it, but
The ideal lies
no such case.
Why doesn't heal like buff anything? Like it's just a bladed wish. I don't like playing into Riptide like this. Maybe Lemon could collect the Novigrad for a taller unit or something.
Yeah, I guess you need
But
to
it's
find a
okay.
spine, but you're playing into Iron Dite anyway at some point, so I don't think the Jacques was surviving.
And if he is too tall, then blaze into Heatwave.
I don't have a
Like
duty.
Lemon just wants to have
An imagination.
5 tags before the succubus,
It's you who's always sexy.
which is now doomed for some reason. I guess the best bakery was the pillar anyways.
Yeah.
Doesn't look great for Foxy now.
So there is a consume and doldo lock. If you really wish to play around poisons.
I guess you play the pillar first.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's pillar into consume into play the toad into play the troll. Oh, never mind.
You can find the surrender button, which means that Lemon
means
takes the
that,
series. Well, that was a fast one. Ain't nobody was ready for that.
This was faster than me getting 3 odds.
Yeah, so congratulations to Lemon. We'll take like 15-minute break before the next series, but before that, yeah, the series that we will be watching is wrong button. Yuukisking versus Tomciu. But yeah, Lemon travels into day 2. It starts 12 p.m. CET tomorrow. But for Lemon, he is free to cast today after we are done with series number 2, but he won't be able to cast semi-final tomorrow. Unlucky.
Unlucky that you won. Okay.
Yeah, oh, I'm pretty
You can
certain
cast without
he
Lemon.
wanted to cast.
You wanted Lemon.
No, I mean, Nan is also a great partner, and if Nan is unavailable, I'll just randomly ping you again. Like,
Okay.
oh, nobody's here, Nan is sleeping, Lemon is playing, Karim is a grandcaster as well. I have somewhere the button. Okay, there we go. So Yuukisking versus Tomciu is the pair number 2. We'll be back in, well, probably like 15 minutes.
So I have enough time to drink my tea now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm muting the stream for now. See ya, guys, in 15 minutes. Возвращаемся через 15 минут со второй парой Юкис против Tomciu. For now, a break. Okay, and we are back. And we are back. Not sure about Caribbean though. But we have Yuukis and Tomciu's decks to look at. So Yuukisking is also Бабкин внук. Has Militele. Так что да, смотрим Бабкиного внука против Tomciu. И тут есть Militele, тут есть ловушки, тут есть пиратики и крыло. So Tatterwing is the first deck. Pretty standard one. You have 1 power units, but you also have Tatterwing and Morwood as the big units. So, yeah, if you're expecting something like Nilfgaard, I guess, nice choice. Next one, Deadeye Ambush, and this is a pretty spicy one. As a double hostage taker that steals the unit depending on amount of traps you played in the round. Has elf scenario. It is not the highest deck. It also has Yorved that replays a trap. Sticky situation is one that your opponent kinda can play around. You want it flipped and be in 4 points per turn engine, but well, it's not bound to happen ASAP. So a lot of bluffing goes into the trap deck, but in reality it doesn't really work out like this every time. Like, kinda easy to read what trap is being dumped early into the round, most of the times. Next one is Militele, and there is a decoy, so you have an extra Militele tutor, and also a card that doesn't really see a lot of play, so happy to witness that. We have 3 Militele players in this tournament, if I'm not mistaken, if not 4, probably 3. So, yeah. No temple of Militele, instead they went straight to the Babka. And the last one is, well, the Pirates deck, play a ship, play the Moon Smuggler, and if you liked it, do it again. And, well, this version is not running Freya's Blessings. I think Full Tilt was running a different version, where you can also play Otkel from the Compass, but yeah, Compass is here. So this is Yuukis, and then we have Tomciu, and Tomciu brought Death Wish. We've already seen Death Wish today. This is a slightly different version that doesn't run Second Cyclops, doesn't run Squirrel, but overall kinda the same. There is a double Megascope for your Toads. The goals should be 1-to-1. Then Enslave. This is an Enslave without Assimilate. It's the one that plays machines but doesn't play Combat Engineers. It doesn't run what's his face, Fergus, for MP Reinforcers, so I am interested to see how it works out. I'm wondering how this works out. Double Amnesty. It's spicy. It's not the version that I think Lerio tried to popularize a couple of seasons ago. Next one is Witchers. Witchers are not as prevalent as the previous Winner Takes All. There are slightly less of them this time around. But Tomciu decided to bring an R1 and R Witchers with Gwent, who has well, a big power play if things line up properly. And the last one is the ganks of Novigrad once again. Pulling the strings. Mastermind Siggy. You hope that Tomciu will win the tournament. Yeah, well, how do they say it? Polska Gorom and all that. Okay, so Karim is kinda still muted. Match has started, but we don't have the bans yet. Pew, 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 pew.
Yep. Am I early as usual?
It's fine. I did the deck review, so we should be getting into the match pretty soon, but I don't see ban yet. So are you excited about Militele? Or are you more excited about Tomciu's MP Reinforcers spice machines without the combat engineers?
I mean, it's mainly like regular Nilfgaard, and then it's not that different.
It's like in assimilate cards though, so it's kinda... It's not Evo, it's not assimilate, it's not the machine abuse, so yeah, it's something Nilfgaard, but I cannot exactly place it. It doesn't even run Fergus for the MP Reinforcers, which, well, yeah, or fur card for that matter. Like, something's missing from each archetype, I feel like.
It looks like a status, but without status cards.
Yeah,
and
that
looks
as
like
well.
Assimilate without assimilate cards. But at least we have something interesting.
Yeah.
Like, not the usual boring decks.
Yeah, I kinda wanted to see Assimilate in the previous pair as well being played, because we haven't really seen an Enslave Assimilate, but for that you kinda need the other side also having interesting cards, so that Assimilate can go all in on copying. We kinda seen that with the Henry and Nilfgaard on Lemon side. Like, it's not really trivial to get the best value from creates against the Syndicate. Oh no! The military is banned. Oh no!
I love that. I hate military.
Well, yeah. But it's a tournament. Let military thrive there. And also no gangs of Novigrad. So we got the invites, we got the bans. And let's go into the series number 2, quarterfinal number 2. Bands were NR, not TK, NR, Syndicate. Sintrian won already? Oh, Matol. Don't you tell them that this is a rerun? Well, it's not a rerun yet. And Babkin Vnuk Yuukisking is on blue coin, so has Pirates, Tatterwing and Trap Elves to choose from. I didn't look what's the stratagem for the Elves. Where is it? It's Curse Scroll. Do you expect traps from blue?
What? I wasn't here.
Do you expect traps being played from blue coin over Tatterwing and Pirates? Or is it Pirates?
Pirates kinda makes sense from blue.
I guess especially when you're playing Compass deck, extra discard wouldn't hurt.
You don't want to play Pirates into Self-Wound, I think. And to Deathwish, not Self-Wound. No one has Self-Wound in this game.
Yeah. Okay, so the card is you accepted your invite, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
I have a spinning card now.
Yep, I guess players are still considering after seeing the bans. Oi, I banned immediately, what do I do now? Okay, we're getting in. No syndicate, so it should be working fine with no lag. Yeah.
We have the leaders.
Yeah, it's on. It usually happens with
Allow me to
Syndicate
play
only,
an
and Syndicate
elven
was banned this
function.
time around, so we got lucky.
So
Okay.
it's better for us custom.
Notice traps from the blue coin. Scenario is already in hand. The tutor is there, but you also have Angus already. No heist in this deck, so you are not aiming at a huge tokens.
So what's the game plan for traps here? Is it
Probably
like...
scenario immediately, yeah.
Yeah, but
No chance.
And
when you
hope.
want to play the scenario, you want to play the other stratagem.
You also
But I
want
guess-
to find your scenario and curse.
Yeah, he
throws.
doesn't have a tutor for the
Yep,
scenario.
there is no elf. Although it makes all the sense to have elf tutor for the scenario. But yeah, no. I guess there is
Oh.
also no Isengrim in the deck. So.
Yeah. Like, do you fight for round? You always fight for round 1, I guess. But then you bleed, or do you go for a long round with full-on traps?
I think you go all long round if you won round 1. Okay, losing scenario is
Yeah.
not ideal. Sticky situation is
It's a situation.
not a
on the
card
board.
that easily getting triggered here. Like somebody buffed the Witcher Adept to 5.
Yeah. But the hand from inner is not. The hand is weird.
Yeah.
Like, sure, you play the Adept, but now you don't have a target for the offering yet. This should be just an Angus.
War criminal. That's what they called me.
And it is.
Okay, betting that it's not the sticky situation.
Yeah, but what do you like?
It
There's
doesn't
nothing,
make much
nothing to
sense.
fake against. There's no card that triggers it unless
Yeah.
you need to go for like Gwen and Eskel, but at the moment there is no pressing necessity for that.
And you're never playing Quen if you know it's in the sticky situation. You don't have to. You can still play the location first, I guess.
So yeah, a really sticky situation for the sticky situation.
Yeah.
4 points per turn is just getting wasted at the moment. Okay, and the situation is developing into
It's
another
getting more
trap.
sticky now.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good card to have later on, but it's also good points here. Also helps you thin in the Ireland from the deck. Oh look, another 5-point body.
So basically, we are in a race here to see who plays a 4-point body first
Yeah.
for the offerings or for the sticky situation.
Yep. It's also not the greatest adepts, if we are honest. Like at the moment, they don't really have anything to work with. They need Keldar, they need to offer Gwen for this.
I feel you just play the trap. This is kind of interesting. Deception doesn't trigger this. No, I don't like this.
Yeah, and this also kind of feels awkward with the
This
Griffin
was
Witches.
killing the Bringer. I mean, if the Bringer was getting played. But we know the hands, they don't, so...
Yeah. So there we go for the offering.
Yeah, now you allow the offerings to be played. If you play the trap, then the inner basically have nothing to play but the Beringer, which is not great.
So trap time. Or are you giving another? Okay, so giving up on the sticky situation. I see. Kind of makes sense. Is it also the same elf getting played? Yeah.
So it got sticky enough now.
And yeah, good luck making the points without committing your trio. Should I?
Is it actually that hard?
12.
14 plus 12.
Okay,
With the
yeah.
leader, but you don't want to play the leader now. I guess, yeah. Bossing makes sense.
So yeah, Babkin Vnuk is very disappointed that his Babka deck was banned, so he decided here have a little bit of elf invasion into the northern realms.
Go on, season yourself with garlic, see what that gets.
Okay,
Okay.
so yeah, now adepts kinda start make more sense.
Kind of, not really.
Its sticks spin around and smash you.
I feel this is so slow.
But the next one after offering, wow, you get extra spoons so you can flip both of them. So good. And you're playing
Amazing.
around the crush and trap basically with the shields.
You're dead already.
Oh, bossing made some sense here. I guess the bus button is not working for both players.
Yeah, nobody wants to show their weakness in the first game of the match. Makes sense.
I know, I'm on it.
Imagine passing in a game where you need to win 2 rounds. You're basically putting yourself into a situation where you have to win every round. No freedom, no choice.
It basically puts you in a sticky situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Eskel, Toll Punish, well, nothing to Toll Punish in this deck, so that engine was like the prime target for Eskel. Makes sense. You have your Berengar leader reach. But yeah, as you
You have the
mentioned,
three
there is
reach as
Coin
well.
and the trio, and I kinda want to play them all together.
Yeah. That's why, like, Goya had a boss.
Oh, he finds the button, there we go!
Interesting.
The button has been pressed.
What's going on about this Mark fella?
Ah, wait. Yeah, there is also a flip for 3 points, so doesn't really matter. And the coin.
So actually, Beringer is enough.
Yeah, so Kelder is giving birth to 2 Witchers as well.
Getting any of this? You understand a word I'm saying?
sticks spin around and
So,
smash you.
that pass button, not that great, turns out.
I mean, it was better like 2 turns ago.
Basically, reordain and a few traps. There is a tutor for the gold. And for Tomciu, he finds the trio, making Gwent more flexible, but also Neuromancy is there. Now, do you just push the traps? Can you?
I mean, you have the trio. Like, maybe you even go for a 2-0 here. I don't like it, but you can do it.
So trio. Wait, there is no. No, there is pitfall. Do you actually pitfall after your opponent plays the trio to try to break it for the coin?
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, there is still the leader, so
Yeah.
there are some flexibility. But like, if you don't play the Bitfall now, I guess you could bounce it with the Ovid. Nero makes this kind of shit.
Not much left of that.
Okay.
Okay, some value.
Is he actually still going for the 2-0 or not?
Sparley!
Okay, so we have Russian now. I guess he postpones the decision by playing trial first. Although there is the serpent trap, okay.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense.
So you play damage.
Yeah, this was a really good option.
So is it a trap and a leader charge to like try to force your opponent's hand? Should be.
Which trap do you play though?
That's a question, yeah.
Like, you want to keep the bit full until your opponent plays the trio. And this is not getting that much value.
But the bluff on the pit. Well, I guess you like if you look at the hand, you should be able to register from where the card came, especially if you know that Jorvit plays it at the left. Nobody knows that.
Wait, he replaced it at the left?
Well,
Always?
I don't know if it's always, but I see that Pitfall is the leftmost card and didn't travel to the right, so
I have no
assumption
idea
is
about that. Doesn't everything in this game goes to the right?
I think there are some exceptions.
Much left of that.
Okay, so the trio.
Okay.
There is a Russian trap.
Now you always play the Bitfall. Yeah, this is looking interestingly good for the traps.
They don't really have big points for the next round though. The traps are getting out. You also need to cover the ground here. Like you only have what, 6 points at the moment. 6 extra points from the Crushing, I mean. Not the situation I expected to have, but it kind of makes sense since you cannot combine the trio and coin at the same turn. Those features are... Oi, 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 oi.
Oi.
Why? Wasn't necessary.
Yeah, I don't think it was necessary. He wants to mess up the
Maybe
coin.
he wants to mess it up, so he was flipping anyway. I
But
don't know.
like still you get more damage if I mean
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It never like it will flip anyway, so yeah, I guess it's...
but I guess he is playing like this because he thinks the last card is Cohen, not the Geralt. Like if you play the Cohen you still get the 6 damage and it's like it's distributed in more units, which can actually make a good Cohen.
So yeah, Tomciu decides to pass. I guess he was always in this predicament of a weird interaction between trap damage and his necessity to set up the coin, so
Yeah.
made a call, got the traps out. Still gets like you get a tutor. There is no guarantee that Riartain gonna be featured. There are also like limited traps
Broken. Oh, how
I
available.
mean, this is the most reasonable choice. You don't want to play the Illidan now. And you just hope you have the Ryugen.
Okay, the trap is here. The trap is also awkward into the Quan. And you kind of want this Serpent, I feel like, considering the 8 power units and coin.
Okay.
Okay, so no rear lane. But all the traps in the world. Okay, so we get a shield into another shield.
Shield into a shield into a
Climbing's the
shield.
easy bit. Getting down's another matter.
Do you Serpent now? Don't really get the Witcher Adept since it already has a transform target.
You just wait and wait, I guess. The coin is getting actually decent value here.
Why is there a highlight? No, why is there a highlight on target practice? Please don't. No! Okay, I guess.
It's fine.
I mean, it's fine, but...
But like, transform first.
What's the downside?
Like you transform first, then you buff the lower one.
If I'm to die, I'll do so sword in hand.
Why do I feel now the coin is not that great?
For no reason, right? It still has Gwent to interact with.
The wonders of projectiles and
Just
range.
Gwen though.
Yeah.
Time for you to die.
Like if you keep the adept
It's
alive,
enough.
it was better.
But it's enough,
But
so
it's
it doesn't matter. No mistakes were made if you actually win the video game. Easy.
This Artis will
Gwent is basically a game where the player who makes less mistakes won.
Okay, so Tomciu takes the lead, and we are not seeing in our reachers anymore. Reacher
seeing
strong.
options.
Yeah, one time you would know, right? So now it's between Death Wish and Enslave for Tomciu. And this Enslave, well, probably can go into the blue coin. But, well, literal Death Wish as a second
Yeah.
option, so no reason not to. Unless you're dodging something in the queue from your opponent.
I don't feel you need to dodge anything.
Yeah. So, spin. I also... Красивый пиджак, спасибо. I also was thinking, where is the Karim command? We had something. Karim.
What?
I think we had Karim command in chat, but now it does nothing.
I only remember Lemon.
Yeah, Lemon was.
Don't make me laugh.
There you go.
There you go. There is the command. Okay, so it's actually Death Wish against Pirates. Pirates want to hit things, and the things that they hit kind of have a payoff for getting hit or getting killed, so there is
This
a
is-
balance.
Yeah. This is historically like a really favored matchup for Death Wish. The Temple Bus is really nice. Also, like, pirates kill things. You want your Death Wish units to be killed anyways.
There is a slight problem of missing Dagon,
Yeah.
but at least you have your Bruce ritual that you actually have to like consume with your leader. Unless
Missing Dagon is not great. Also,
also
like, playing the second phase Dagon gives pirates a target to remove, so it's
You
not
wouldn't
great as
want to
well.
hurt us, would you?
okay, so yeah, starts with the siren, so that that allows him to preserve a leader charge. Of course, you are risking the siren, like opening with the Death Wish unit that actually plays points on your side of the board is occasionally bad because you're just losing the extra points. But everything
Yeah,
is
but
quite committal here. If you want to remove that, you are wasting leader charges or golds.
I mean, yeah, you could play the Bjorn and somehow get a Bloodthirst to get it back in hand. It's interesting that missing Dagon makes things a lot harder.
Do you, leader? You don't even have two Death Wish units in the... no, you have the Succubus that I missed.
Honestly, I don't know, like... I think you should leader, but if you don't leader, then the AQ is safe. And the deadlock is safe from the heat wave.
Yeah. You don't want to leader on the last second because that just wastes a second charge and then you are extra sad. And it's a nice bait for the heat wave. And I don't think heat wave is getting taken anyway. Well, I say that it's kind of good if you if you want to win the round, because the amount
Yeah.
of points will be massive. But no, not taken. So we are getting more interested in interesting round one, because
Yeah,
the
we
fight
had like,
continues.
I don't care about the bros, you hit with it. So the other player said, I don't want to hit with it.
Okay, nice.
Okay,
Relax.
that's nice value.
Let me sweep your worries away.
Yeah. Man, Cyclops so OP.
Yeah, true. The amount of control you have with the Cyclops is actually really OP.
Yeah, it's also like makes so much sense in the deck, Death Wish deck, compared to maybe Relicts and Ogre. Well, you still play it here and there, but for Death Wish, like it's a consume. You can also choose power. You can combine your leader to make something taller. You have Siren. Yeah, pretty cute.
Playing two Cyclopses actually would be nice here.
Yeah, but double Megascope, double Toad is what's we get in play, play
Yeah.
here. But yeah, the Megascope is there. You can come like play it on Succubus if you are running out of them, but not really a case here.
I guess you play the consume and get some points. Yeah.
Is this a pass? Things are either slow or like you need to punish leader. And it's not the tallest punish to begin with.
If you don't pass, you will play the COC eventually.
So there is potential Doggo jumping out as well.
Okay. Goes for the gambling moment.
Doesn't go back row.
Okay.
Okay, still needs points.
This is kinda nice. You kill the drone, and even you get the Bjorn back. Get the Bjorn back, play the abordage, then it's all nice.
No, the infusion makes it.
And it's like you didn't commit anything after getting the Bjorn back.
There are not that many ships left, something to pay attention to while considering a Radiant fleet.
Only one ship
Yeah.
and two smugglers.
Oh, Bobkin Nuke. Okay, doesn't really like the drone, I suppose.
Okay, this is not enough. I think someone put himself in a sticky situation now.
Yeah, he was just planning to take a long round anyway.
And then you give some toads. Yeah, it makes sense to play long. I mean, it doesn't make sense to play anything as Pirate said against Death Wish. It's not that great.
Не попал по единице. Okay, so raiding fleet.
It's
hide
not
away.
about breaking or unbreaking the raiding fleet now. It's about the smugglers.
Yeah.
Like you are against the death wish, which is known to have little control, and you still can't really get the smuggler's value.
At least two
Just
toads and one megascope is getting to like 2 toads in the graveyard by round 3.
yeah, really nice for him.
Ironite is at what, 8?
I hope that
after
will be
this?
eventually enough to kill the ship.
So Justiana is still somewhere there, and Mulligan's kinda getting dodgy.
Annoying Tiana, but at least we didn't break the raiding fleet.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't like he mauled the ship anyways.
Yeah.
The mulligans are really strange in the observer. Sometimes you see both cards in the same slot.
Yeah, it's slightly confusing at times where the card is mid mulligans as well. Sometimes like yeah, it also doubles on the screen. So there is a royal decree for Dagon. Everything has been found. Justiana is kinda a miss for the Vnuk.
Okay, we get the Dagon first.
The armor on Terror is 9.
Surely, why not? I don't like this. This mix. This plays into Riptide.
Yeah, there's not too many things to Riptide, and knowing that the smugglers are there.
You
should-
Riptide this and Iron Dight on the last ship. Does he know?
He's checking most likely. And if not, he's just giving pirates a fighting chance.
Yeah. I like how the players are checking and taking their times.
There
Yeah,
we
nice
go.
Riptide. We should have a Gwent tournament at some point. That's like you get 10 seconds per turn.
Yeah, I don't know. I won't be even able to cast that one, okay? Not even... Playing is out of question, but even casting.
I would really like that one. But you won't see Syndicate, I guess. You won't see like Swarm AQ decks.
Yeah, Priestess is out of question as well. Basically any siege probably. Just gonna start pinging your own stuff. Okay, so we got an Axeman featured and not, like sadly not in deck like Myamon used to play, but created one. So I guess as a caster I sometimes forget that there are people who don't know every card in the video game. So Axeman is the one that damages unit by the amount it's already damaged, so 3 extra damage on the Riptide.
I mean, you yourself, you don't know every card in the
Yeah.
video game.
Yeah, I mean, especially details and extra text you
Yeah.
might know. You just people get occasionally. Okay, some pirates in hands, a tight cloak. Box by 4.
So, this is just die and die. Really nice, really works.
Even removes them. Not like you can do anything about the rest of the bloodthirst unless you consume non-dead wish units. But... and not like it matters much, but... yeah. Nice to not lose the Skellige wolves now, most likely.
Yeah.
Unless the COC...
I didn't really get why the succubus was played before the deathclaw, but it still works. Like, you have 2 toads, you get the deathclaw and the AQ back row anyways. It's still fine.
What's the toad? Still 2 toads, yeah.
You could even play your toad from hand and consume it for 4 more points.
So what's your compass play? This scenario is being suggested in chat.
Yeah, I guess that gives you a ship as well. Yeah, makes sense.
And gives you 2 ships even, if this one is answered, so it kinda solves your problem, I suppose. There is only 1 control card. So,
I mean,
chat is smart.
Yeah,
Chat knows.
chat knows, but I have no idea how to read that chat.
Yeah. It's... yeah, get yourself a translator.
Okay, we get the heat wave. So the smugglers are working now, finally.
Demon!
The best way to do it was like a Cyclops. If there was a second Cyclops into the ship, then heat wave. Let's see.
So yeah, finally not a dead bronze. People would be confused, why is everyone complaining about the Demon Smuggler if it's only playing 1 copy? But now Babkin Luke can showcase that card is pretty decent.
Yeah.
What else is decent? The infinite supply of giant toads. So good.
And the infinite supply of deathlock. That is not infinite. Okay.
Is there enough points on Yuki's side?
I mean...
I'm just a sexy little
okay.
fucked up machine called life.
You get 2 succubus now.
I don't have a dirty mind.
Succubi.
Imagination.
Yep. Now the queen is doing something. Otherwise it would have been better, I guess, to eat the Riptide if you weren't getting 2 copies.
You're always eating the succubus.
Nah, I mean if there was 1 copy only and the heat wave would come, then
Yeah.
since Detlef kinda disappeared somewhere.
You don't even need to rush the queen now. I feel it's pretty strong for the death wish.
I don't see the pirate points.
Demon!
I do see a lot of Demon.
Demon! Smugglers. At least we don't have like 8 of them or something.
I think Full Tilt plays the version with double Freya and potential odd kill, so
Oh shit.
later
Oddkill?
on Witcher
I'm
Lilith's
just a sexy
channel
little
we might witness
fucked up
that,
machine called life.
and if it goes
Yeah.
well, tomorrow as well.
I'd like to see the toad before the AQ here and consume the toad. But doesn't matter anyways.
It really shouldn't. We won't update the score. There are still orders to be used at all punishes, but yeah.
Ogre Blackhand's taking on new swabbies. What do you
It's
say?
a shame that smugglers don't have an ability akin to revenants of spawning even more copies.
They want the card to be even better.
I don't have a dirty
but
mind.
it will get people going, so why not? Nice points.
Nice.
Relax.
And now Tomciu can just relax.
Bafanada.
This is like 10. Doesn't matter.
So reverse
8 more
sweep.
points.
Reverse sweep incoming? Or not?
Wait, it's just the second game.
Yeah, but now reverse sweep.
Oh, you mean...
Do you feel like this enslave can be swept away?
Actually, I think so. If any of the decks make sense to be swept, it's this enslave. Like you are facing tattooing, which doesn't really... I mean, you have these...
You kind of
so-
ping away the drones though.
Yeah, this
So
this
it might be
changes it a bit.
it might be spicy to see. Hopefully we see that as a first one. Traps also kind of don't play. Well, they are forced to give you some pink targets and amnesty targets, but yeah. It's also sticky situation for the Nilfgaard. You actually activate sticky situation quite easily. All your engines are for base power, and you cannot really buff them up too much.
Yeah.
Okay, so traps is the
These
first
trees
choice.
will be your
I guess depends on the
gravestones.
coin as well. Catherwink is
Yeah,
is
makes
better.
sense too. So we'll go Pirates from red.
Hey, yo, Lirio.
Bafanada.
I wonder what if when we all know that Lirio does the spreadsheet or that automates the name of the deck. How this enslave actually getting categorized? Considering we discussed that it actually lacks like main components from all the decks.
He will just name it Enslave 6. Doesn't call it 6, right?
It is enslave.
Enslave, non-Devo, Stefan, Battle Stations.
It's
or
Devo.
like Stefan, Amir. Oh, it's actually Devo.
It's Devo because double amnesty and all.
Amnesty.
No sticky situation for that card to trigger it, but now I don't know, goes for the pain death 4 points. Makes sense.
Yeah. Does it make sense?
Yeah, I think it makes sense because the Fire Scorpion, like Amnesty, all that will be playing for some points. Kind of need points still. You cannot survive on the bronzes.
Like, sticky situation is now more sticky. It's not... It doesn't get better next rounds. It's basically
Yeah,
a
okay.
break.
Fair enough. At the same time, sticky situation is also sticky when your opponent plays Joust, Buchurt, Lydia, and you're just sitting with it.
sense.
So Nilfgaard has enough tactics. But I guess every turn that you don't put it down allows, yeah, the units, the Magna Division, And well, something's coming from Imperial Diplo and is also below below 5 quite often. We need to allow taking loans in Gwent. Like, look, you ping Fire Scorpion, Vernacel Commander, then you say, declare that you play Amnesty, it gets a loaned charge, so that you can actually ping the command a second time and steal. Otherwise...
So you want to make Nilfgaard more OP? Reddit wouldn't like that.
Yeah. But there is an Amnesty and an engine, and you cannot even do anything about it because you are one charge behind. Feels bad.
It feels Amnesty, man.
Like, stealing the Deadeye doesn't hit the same as stealing the engine.
Do you they approach?
We will take back what was stolen.
And also points. So
More points.
kinda a pass button maneuver is in order unless you are ready to do Yuukisking, etc.
I believe he gets there with recon. No, not against the engines. Quite interesting.
Yeah, but I guess he doesn't get there if he loses the round because yeah, it's gonna be painful to play against traps.
Yeah.
So
Maybe the best thing to happen now would be like a war council into a series.
do a leader? No.
No.
Like, it doesn't get ahead, but if you're fighting for this round, I feel like you kind of have to commit your leader at some point. Against traps nowadays, it's not a big problem. Like, they cannot just spam traps, so you always find at least a Deadeye to steal. Before the
I don't
trap.
like
Sorry.
continuing to play here. Like you are playing a 6-point woman. It's weird in a way. Like if you don't play, then you get a good boss. Like the Nilfgaard player has to commit something. But at the same time, you know that Nilfgaard doesn't want to pass now against the traps.
Okay, so the leader comes through. I feel like it would have been done a turn ago.
Okay.
The wilds shall reclaim your field.
Not amazing to be forced to play the card to the back row when the second bowman is ready to go. And after committing leader, losing the round would be like bringing shame.
I feel it's becoming the classic leader in to lose the round.
So maybe that's why Tomciu actually postponed it. Still had a hope that maybe I'll say no to myself this time, don't show the common enslaved player weakness, but yeah, decided to go for it. I suppose that leader needed to be supported by a point play that Deeple wasn't it. Which is unfortunate, but yeah, the matchup is not really favorable.
This is kinda really slow.
Also splits the rows, so Crush and Trap gets an extra point. Well, no particular reason at the moment. And there is no particular reason, of course, to play the Crush and Trap, but...
Yeah. So, if Bob can bust us now... Oh. wouldn't pass anyways. No one is bossing in this series.
I mean, passing is, yeah, we discussed it. Just not something that being taught in Gwent school.
Yeah. Like, imagine being around down. That's already half a one.
But now, this is a pass, right? After playing a 4-tempo engine, this is the time. Like, an engine would be bad.
I mean,
Yoink.
no one is bossing still. But now it makes more sense to play as Nilfgaard. You have 4 points, you have the Lydia.
You
Lydia
also have
Zena.
Lydia into the tactic, which is extra
Yeah,
nice.
Lydia into tactic would be great. Like, the best option would be a backup plan. Wiley still works, I guess.
Do you actually fish for the backup plan instead of taking guaranteed Waylay? Waylay is what, 6 plus a charge?
You always fish for the backup plan.
Yeah, I suppose so. Okay, it's probably an extra 3-point upside. Or more. Although, okay, there are no trees to kill with the archer.
I mean, we are assuming that Lydia's getting a tactic.
Yeah, what I was talking is playing the guaranteed Lydia from the graveyard. You can take the Waylay from scenario.
I see. It's enough for the Waylay. So just take the guaranteed one.
Five and 6, no engine value, and you're getting okay, yeah. Yoink, my tactic now.
Racists.
So now Nilfgaard will bleed for some reason that I don't know. Or will he pass?
Do you have so you have
The hand is bad for
Yuukisking?
bleeding anyways.
I'm just checking how many like good point plays on your side you have, but I guess double Yuukisking, Emir, Helga makes sense that you should be fine-ish in a long round against traps.
I guess
course.
you just play the Helga second to last and the Stefan last.
Yeah.
Oh, this mulligan. So he wants to bleed? I don't get it really. We might see like a Yuukim into a Maino with the coup. Not sure.
No, losing the access to a battle station is also not the greatest. If you commit,
I think Nilfgaard should just pass.
you also like, okay, you play your Yuukisking and
Yeah, this is so bad.
and this is unless you hit Magnet Division, you also playing into Serpent Trap. So yeah, if I could be like, there should be an ability for casters to BM as well.
Yeah.
That was
This Yuukim didn't make any sense. Like, if you want to play, then play the War Council and just YOLO it,
yeah.
so you don't play into Serpent early.
Go next.
I think this matchup wasn't great for Nilfgaard, but now it's even worse.
Bapanada.
Oh,
Although we see the effect, misplace, bring followers to type out the,
yeah.
the BM messages. Hey.
The War Council is
Yeah.
even more bad. Like,
At least there is no squirrel. to punish it at all. Things are happening in Nilfgaard, but yeah.
Why
I'm
are
not
traps even devotion?
why are traps even devotion? I know. Have you checked Eldain?
I mean, you don't have other artifacts anyways.
But there is a scenario, okay?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
if you
sure.
want to slam it round 1? It's so good.
So the game plan is to slam the scenario round 1.
Yes.
And still play
Eldain as well. I don't
devotion
know.
for
I
Illidan,
don't know.
and you don't play Oak Critters.
Is it an elf?
No?
Doesn't go into an elf deck.
Yeah. But it has a devotion keyword.
Okay, unfortunate. Nilfgaard kinda died to a trap.
The elves are doing work. For once in a lifetime, I guess.
What's the next play? We need to go
I
deeper.
believe it's a menu into battle stations.
No,
Nothing makes more sense at this point.
please no, no menu into.
Like your battle stations is becoming a brick. The shorter the round is getting.
I mean, yeah, you need to draw 2 bronzes. If you find a mirror, you kind of need more. You get the bronzes. It's a slight issue with that.
So this deck doesn't play a second diplomacy. Kinda weird. Nothing proactive. Okay.
Helga is actively looking for that Stefan. Checking every corner of the empire, but Stefanko is already dead.
I mean, what do you play here? The Siri? Yeah, the Siri makes sense.
Just
Siri,
Helga, read your opponent's play, play the hefty Helga, buff it.
I mean, this can be beautiful.
Yeah, I know, but just read what your opponent is doing and outplay them. Nah, this is the false city.
The Siri, yeah, makes sense. Also tells you what's this,
Yeah.
what this tab is. This doesn't really tell you. I'd like to get the diplomacy, not the board here. And this menu should be into battle stations, I guess.
Yeah, he gonna be dead though.
But he gonna be dead, yeah. That's why you play the diplomacy. Maybe just sacrifice the Helga now? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. You
All
just
the
don't
options
have the points.
seem bad.
It's a weird game. I don't know. It's been a while since I commentate, been casting a game like this. Strange things happened, and there is no getting out of it now. Pio.
I mean, still, you get the Buhort
Yeah,
Then
you just
get
need
the
to click the
Siri back.
bookport first, I
It's
guess.
fine.
Ah, yeah, amazing Camille
Yeah.
now.
And I'm here.
Wee.
So no Stefan even.
What the
Wait,
fuck is
where-
this match? That bleed really paying off? Oh,
I-
well, things happen.
I'll do so
I
sword in
even
hand.
forgot that the Stefan was played in round
Bap
2.
another.
Yeah. Well, can you actually name it being played the way Stefan went
Yeah,
out?
being wasted in round 2.
Yeah.
I am who I need to
Oi.
be.
Oi. Another trap. So, see,
Yeah.
Pitfall going to the leftmost position again.
I feel we are casting a lot of one-sided games today. Like, it doesn't matter who is playing. The matchups are kinda one-sided today.
Yeah, I think it might have been slightly closer if Tomciu didn't get tilted from the Yuukisking, but well, this was an avoidable tilt.
I mean, do you really hate that traps get long round? Is it actually that like?
I
That
think
bad.
current traps are not even that toxic in that regard because, well, they have to play units between them. They have reordain, they have a bunch of units. If this Emir wasn't an Emir, was there a better card? Ku didn't really achieve
No.
anything. No.
There is no way.
Victory, not glory.
Even if this Amir is not break,
Yeah, there was nothing really.
he needed the Stefan.
Not even close, but
I'll do so sword in hand.
20 plus points. Well, that was definitely a competitive game of Gwent. We are done with it, and now even greater games are coming. Also, while we are waiting for the next game, let me mention that there is another tournament coming. You don't have the date, by the way, on this screen, Matol, Lilith. But there is a Lilith tournament coming on what? January 18th, so next Saturday. If anyone wants to participate, link is in chat. I'm gonna send it to the... what's its face? YouTube stream as well. I forgot. We are streaming on YouTube as well, so if anyone is interested, you can join. Are you playing, Karim?
I'm understanding the rules now. And it's saying the conquerors, so that's enough for me as a bait.
Yeah, the rules that you're bringing 3 decks from the same faction.
With no repeating cards.
I
That's
don't know
hard to do actually.
I don't know how it got phrased in the end because yeah, it's a bit hard to distinguish how different are the decks.
Like, do you actually want them to have no common cards or between them, or
That's not
is it just don't play the same archetype with
I
two
don't know how
leaders?
do you define the archetype, honestly, because you can argue between tactics and assimilate that they are two distinct different archetypes. So we'll see.
Like, the description makes sense that it's you can't play the same card in 2 decks. But at the end, it's like if you have lined pockets Acroentia and off the box, you may only use one. and then just anything without Acreontia, like
That's why everyone should join, bring different decks so that there is more work to admins of the tournament to entertain themselves with. Distinguishing.
we always like to make Matol have more work to do.
Yeah, I mean, any Gwent tournament might be the last one. You never know. Maybe one day Matol does a puzzle on Gwent community and just gonna be gone, and then like tournaments.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have red coin for Babkin Nook, and that means pirates, as you said,
Yield and save me some time.
which leaves Tatterwing for the blue coin. Okay.
I don't know actually. Like pirates make sense from red, but wait.
Sorry.
I don't know. It was the opposite for me for a second. So I go.
Okay, so Tomciu gets double Fire Scorpion, can protect one of them. Doesn't find Amnesty, which potentially could have been pretty good at steering the longship.
I was going to say pirates make sense from red, but still, like Tatterwing should have harder time against the spies.
Yeah.
Or might be the way to play Tatterwing from red and try to win on even.
Okay, so yeah, there is a protection for the Fire Scorpion, but the Fire Scorpion is dead by, well, fire. It's getting corrupted.
So we are countering fire with fire here.
Looks like it.
Is it the classic Bjorn?
Increases your chances of winning significantly. So, yeah.
I think the last time we said that, I don't think pirates won.
Yeah. But this time it will be different.
Yeah. This time.
Bjorn believes in him. Oh, Babkin Vnuk believes in this Bjorn.
Yeah, Babkin and Bjorn are similar. I guess he loves the card. And now what for the... What do we call it? The spies? The tactics? What do you call
Might just go for Nilfgaard.
it?
Or we can ask Lerio if he done his common thing, then like we can just see what the AI says to us and go with that.
Bafanada.
Okay, pink plays for potential wolf steal, but
Behold the goddess's wrath!
okay. I guess bloodthirst is necessary for abortages, so makes sense.
Yeah.
There are not too many pirates and ships though, so kinda
You are winning when even you don't want to bust now. You are still playing. I think next is the supremacy. Yeah. Another supremacy. Always gets the long ship.
Doesn't really get too much value here, but a ship is a ship.
Yeah.
And since no pink engine survived, nothing can be done with it. Not like you have a problem, since everything is armored, but yeah, the ship is safe. Abortage is potentially ready to go, but kinda depends on Tomciu's plans.
I mean, you need a second unit first before the abordage. That
Okay,
makes it easier.
Tomciu's plan was to find the pass button. I'm so doubtful about this new god's chances. I hope it works out so that we see a competitive game, but
Yeah. This shouldn't be competitive though. Against Tatterwing, it should be more interesting. But look at the bright side. There is no second Bjorn.
so there is Radiant Fleet into 2 ships.
Like the situation for Nilfgaard is so bad that even the Helga is losing the shield. If you play it like, I mean, there are no units on either side. The units are not that much. So Helga's kinda granted to lose the
Look
shield.
at this amnesty value though.
Yeah. Not sure if you play the amnesty first.
I mean, nothing forces you to, but
Yeah, playing the mirror first.
There is but one punishment for traitors.
Kinda going into the commitment part. But it makes sense. You don't want to be in a bad position at some point.
okay, yeah, so floats the charge. Cannot really steal a long ship, too much armor on it.
Bapanada.
Do we use the leader here? I guess we use the leader.
I guess.
Okay, no.
I guess not. I guess we don't. Do we steal a ship instead of a hunter? Kinda should. We kinda should.
Yeah. Okay. Why though?
Is it going for the tempo? Okay, yeah.
I don't like this actually. Like just the Tomciu from her. Amnesty.
Kinda have to think.
I think Tomciu is so afraid of losing 2-0.
Yeah, the slight problem is that if you commit everything in round 2, there is nothing to win round
But
3 with.
I guess this battle stations is meant to be played early. Like your bronzes are not that threatening. You want to thin early to get the Helga, get the Stefan. You are not playing Calvit. Like, it's interesting to see the Enslave 7, Enslave 6 without the Calvit.
Yeah. Okay, a really armed longship. So your opponent developed an engine with slow tempo. You have your own to develop,
Yeah.
but it's kinda
And
lacking.
we got finally the leader on the enforcers. Hello. Okay. This dies fast though. Should be just the border.
Yeah, with ship on the board would be a shame not to take the advantage.
And still doesn't get the Istiana. The Istiana is not getting any armor. Kinda feels bad.
So gonna be maybe not even finding it by round 3. Literal bottom car. No, there is
At
still
least he
abordage.
drew a bite. Though, so the second abordage is not break now. I don't know. This bleep is like you are not winning 2-0, and I think Nilfgaard is happy to play more cards now and just keep some big points like the Yuukisking.
Lieutenant Flat will lead the scouts.
Yoink, still in the dock, not really caring about the hunter. I wouldn't go for Hunter's dog though. Here I come, like John Wick style for ya. I must do. You stole my dog.
Stole my dog. Why would you steal a dog? That's so evil. Now you deserve to die.
Yeah, I guess dog is kinda collateral damage though, which is not ideal. Being in that doom throw of Cataclysm. Oh, things are getting harder in Nilfgaard. Your Emperor is dying. Not like he done anything useful outside of just playing an extra card. Oh, at least you, now. Look at that thing. Okay, I thought that the range Corsair
doesn't get you ahead. But I don't.
There is the Adept.
Yeah, it does get you ahead.
So should be fine.
But it doesn't matter. Skellige is playing anyways.
Yeah. Okay, chat is working on buffing Seagull to 2 power. It's like gonna reform Gwent completely. One day it's gonna happen, and then there will be a famous Seagull deck.
It wouldn't reform Gwent completely, but it would be annoying to have actually. Like, how do Skellige get more Seagulls than 2?
Wow, Renew is a card. Easy.
Easy.
And then
And
Blue Dream, because everyone will be playing that deck, so...
Yeah. So you are playing a Blue Dream to get a Seagull.
Yes. It's that good. It's shame that the back row space is limited, though.
Seagull is basically would be better carryover than Sirinova.
Yeah.
Mayhap you'd gawk at Zerrikania's marvels too one day.
So,
okay.
will the veteran get pink? It should. It's a
This is
nice
becoming
counter
so much
to random
RNG.
pings.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I mean it's fine, like you'll get your cards round 3, sure.
But
Was
you
it
wasted
worth
the
it?
Justiana now. I mean, the Justiana wasn't great, but it kills the Helga. I don't know. Like, I don't even think Pirates need to push that hard in the round. But it's fine. Like, if you get the Joachim out, you are so happy as Pirates.
Do you even need to get Joachim out? Like you have double toll punish basically.
Yeah.
It's more fun to hit things at 15 power when you actually have like 15 armor in Terror of the Seas instead of wasting it on a 5 power Stefan. But yeah, the life is hard without Joachim in round 2.
I mean, if this Joachim is played now, would get the Stefan, which is not great. Okay. Now it's the boss, yeah. It makes a lot of sense. Do you think we have a potential for a Cambi here?
Probably.
Is it a Cambi game?
Probably. Maybe not against Joachim's, though you won't have your own points. There is also War Council, so kinda depends.
You have to mold both the units, I guess. And you're playing the classic Syrian to Buhort without units on your side. Oh,
I would get some help. Just deploy and kill her somehow. Don't enslave her though. That is not the way.
okay, what now?
Not Joachim into Stefan, please. No. No. No.
It's always the Syri now.
Siri
Not
intrude-
like it matters. Like,
Wow, yeah.
Skellige has double last say with the Cambi.
Okay.
I'm calling it a Cambi already. It's in my head.
Yeah.
Can't be another thing.
Chat. Imagine this is a Cambi. This is a chicken. This is not a compass. You don't see with your eyes, you perceive with your mind.
You see with your stomach if this is a
The
chicken.
Empire, our cause.
Okay, not the Buhort. Kinda saying this series dying to the Stefan anyways, I guess. Honestly, just discard would feel more nice. Maybe discard, maybe hit with the War Council.
I mean,
Would
if
be
you use
stylish.
compass for the toll punish, you can just discard the council. I mean, I know that you see the Cambi, but you kind of need to play something. You don't really want to give the leader value.
You wanna pass, you gotta pay.
Mostly discarding was better. Or at least the hate wave on the council now. Like I'd like to heatwave the council, then discard something, then play the Canby, and Nilfgaard is never getting there. That's a Yuukisking. Okay.
Finish this.
This is the best possible order.
Yeah. Unless you draw into this Stefanko at the moment, but well, you cannot have everything reliable.
Yeah.
My boots.
Can you play the coup in it?
Well, not like it matters.
How are you so good at calling it? How are you so good?
Rightful empress.
Yeah, also roping was probably not ideal.
Buffing the Siri and
Yeah,
not like it matters to buff the Siri, but playing into Heatwave now.
I mean, yeah, it was over.
Just
now
Heatwave
it's,
this.
Even more.
Heatwave this. Play the Canby. I just want to see the Canby.
You cannot Canby
You
against
can.
Stefan and Leader.
Actually, it made a lot of sense to Canby now. Because you know your opponent break the Stefan. Otherwise, you would go for the coup and the Yuukisking. But that's
fair enough.
too much thinking for someone who is already winning. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, Leader into City would have been like, if the rope somehow activated Leader and City would have been stolen, that would have been like a pinnacle of Dandelion show, but
You are going to Leader the series anyways. It's the best. It was the best Leader.
wait, yeah, it's not
Like it
flipping
made
over.
sense to use the. Not like it matters.
Okay, yeah. Not like it matters. So it's 2-2. We got ourselves a decider. Yeah, the power of this Nilfgaard deck might have been overestimated by Tomciu, but maybe all he needed is the Tatterwing matchup and all the pink engines against that will solve his issues. Time-wise, I was kind of expecting this to be over, but then maybe I expected the first series to go a bit longer, so we are on schedule, more or
I
less.
don't know. This might have been over if he queued the Tatterwing first. But it's always good to get the good matchups first. I don't think Tatterwing is that bad into the spies, but actually I'd like to see the Tatterwing from red, not from blue. I would queue Tatterwing from red and Pirates from blue.
Yeah. Okay, so the last, unless we get in a tie, the last preparations from the players. The tournament will continue on Witcher Leaders channel, so we'll send a raid there before finishing here. It will be PepeSmile versus Full Tilt, and then followed by Cintrian versus Myamon. Final is happening tomorrow. Так что да, мы заканчиваем после этой серии здесь. Переходим на канал Witcher Lilith. Там будет Лемон и Лилит кастить, PepeSmile с Full Tilt'ом и Цинтриана с Майамоном. Финалы завтра в 12 по Варшаве.
So we are leaving the interesting games for Lemon to cast after winning.
Well,
I called them interesting
yeah, I
because
know,
Full
like
Tilt
you're not
is
meaning
lame.
it like it's more. Although
I just want to watch Full Tilt.
yeah, Full Tilt the Pirate Master is my
Yeah.
favorite. He even said to me that he is not actually like a pirate player. He just had to play it on the World Cup because he felt like it. But now
I feel
it's
Full Tilt is playing pirates like every tournament.
yeah. He told me that he's not actually a pirate player. Okay, he is in chat. I only played pirates for you, and you're not even casting. God damn it! You should have told me that before, so that we reschedule the matches. Okay, so decider of the second quarterfinal, and it's Starter Wink against the Nilfgaard that's not having the greatest time. But maybe here it unlocks its full potential. You never know. How many pinging engines can you kill? You have Shark one. You have Frost pinging, but that's not...
I think there is a better question. How many banging engines you can bleed? Like, you don't have to kill all of them, I guess.
Yeah.
There's the Hive Mind.
So it's Hatchling, Worker and Stalker being preserved for the last.
Do you want to play the Lara in this round before the engines are set?
Patience is not a virtue. I am
Okay,
known
the
to
engines
have.
are set already.
Yeah, kinda
Yeah.
about to do, I guess. Although, yeah, the point I don't get is like, you're not given Spine. Whenever an enemy unit gains Spine, gain 1 charge. Like, if you're Emir, it's kinda answered. Although I guess that requires a good answer.
Yeah.
Killing a 6 is not that trivial.
I shall never
So it kind of works.
I'm believing in this Nilfgaard now.
You becoming like you're sensing the potential in a
I'm sensing
very
the
specific
potential
match
here.
on a very specific coin. So chat's explanation is that Yukis actually lost the Babkin Vnuk lost on purpose to make a comeback and motivate himself, I guess, for the further performance. That's a working theory. Yeah?
I have no clue what does that mean. Okay.
Pink.
Ping, ping.
Well, still possible to kill, but I guess the replacement is already on the board. If one engine kinda dies, the second one will be doing the pink anyway.
I feel a good line would be to get the Stalker actually early to kill the engines, but I don't know. Like, this is not like a triple either or something that actually has charges. So the Stalker wouldn't be great either way. Also no Parasite.
Yep. Otherwise this Emir or Enforcer would have been gone, I suppose. Parasite has been abandoned.
So Spores?
The rope intensifies on the decider. There was some rope in already, but now Especially with like pinging and trying to preserve your quality. The rope is really going till the end. Emir is happy against Tatterwing. Oh, I get to steal stuff for free? Is this for me?
Okay, we get an early coup. Goes really well with the Amir.
Yeah. Ideally you want to ping, I guess, because of the potential nature of the selection, but kinda... yeah, it was just played, so it might be in hand.
I mean, doesn't matter. But like you save the pings for the drones and the rats and things like that. I still don't really understand how this Nilfgaard deck works. Like, he committed already to 3 big goals. He played the Amir, the Cube, and the Battle Stations, and the first 3 cards. But it looks like a good strategy.
I mean, the Larius version I think was also playing the battle stations. I don't remember what exactly outside of like Fergus third card was there. Different to this, looks very similar. I guess you kinda search for the decent matchups with it. This one looks alright at the moment.
I think now might be the best time for Lara. Okay,
It would be also nice to have like Lara crossed all that. Not having it is a bit problematic.
Okay. Oh, he doesn't have the frost.
Yeah, that's the problem.
He doesn't have Lara or the frost.
So
I'm
theoretically, as a caster, knowing 25 cards, you can strategize. The lack of cards in hand is a big one.
For some reason, I thought the Gillis would get both the frost and Lara at the same time.
Yeah. We are not Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic here. 1 card per turn, okay?
What do you mean by 1?
I mean, I'm joking.
Have you heard about battle stations?
You probably didn't play when CD Projekt Red removed the leaders that like played an extra card, and that was like, oh yeah, we want players to play 1 card per turn, and then like seamless and all that is slightly different. But is it really?
I heard like Portal was actually the most OB broken card in the game because it gets 2 cards at the same turn.
Yeah. Who needs the timers on cards anyway? Just tempo. Okay, so Emir was growing the empire, but he doesn't get to see where the story goes. Because I guess he liked wild animals, and one of them just got him in the end. Tomciu still can like play cards. It's not the end. Although having 2 enforcers with no Emir is painful. He wasn't seeing too many units played anyway.
That gives you more reason to play the fur card.
Yep. bum, bum. Another extra point from Kiki Warrior.
Both players like have strange hands now. Like for tattooing, you don't want to play the Gillis, and you are not hit waving a 4. And for Nilfgaard, you never want to play the Stefan. And a 4-point tempo far Scorpion is not that great.
Yep, your Kikimor Warrior also kinda stopped working, so basically... Do you have a leader?
Leader doesn't? Yeah, maybe leader with the Scorpion. Yeah, I like that.
Because while you're playing against Tatterwing, sure you can steal a drone later, but winning round seems to be like a better recipe to success.
Yeah. Later you might be forced to leader a 1-point drone or something. Not great. I think you play the Scorpion and the leader.
Nice, Tedatu.
Oh, you also get the Wyvern.
That's not the fork tail, bro.
Okay, he wasn't planning to lead. Like, Wyvern does 2 damage. You can steal the Stalker. Not like the Stalker does much here, but you don't know
I guess,
that.
yeah, makes sense. The Stoker does much for Nilfgaard with a Kikimor Warrior on board.
Yeah, true. Like extra point.
Now you kinda have to leader anyways.
War Council Mano does it if you roll.
You have to roll, but
Lydia is doing it most likely. Not really, most likely, potentially. Especially if you like spawn a 1-point drone. Alternatively, you can just dump the Fire Scorp leader, yeah.
I mean, no. Anything from Council is kinda granted, but you don't want to bleed. I don't want to see like Nilfgaard bleeding because the Council is on board.
Why?
What is happening?
I guess that
Why?
gives you the lead.
You still have
wait, there
4
is a
points.
Frost as well, yeah.
Like, why? The Council into like a battle prep was
Yeah, when I was counting, I forgot that the Frost is on the board, but... okay...
Yuukisking, Siri.
Maybe Tomciu is playing a game where he wants to justify the Stefan buff. Like, see, the card is so useless, I'm dumping in round 1, or I'm just playing it from Yuukisking.
It's just a conditional 13 for 12. Not even a 13, it's like a 5 that gets a conditional 8 on it.
Yeah, so many conditions.
Yeah.
Look
and
at
you
this
have to play
Tatterwing.
shit
Unconditional
card.
25 for 13. And now
So
what?
we just need to buff Devon like by 10 more points to be in to be like Tattering.
But he kept the leader. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what is...
This leader will play for 1 point. Or 2 because you yoink.
I mean,
But
it also denies the Lara buff, so it kind of will play for 5, but what a weird
it's
one.
not really a 5.
Yeah.
Okay. I believe you want to mulligan the Scorpion to get it from Joachim. As for Tetherwing, nothing is really missing except the swarm itself.
Yeah. Oi, 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 Nilfgaard. I don't know what to make of this there. It feels so awkward.
I would like him to mulligan like the Lydia. So not the Lydia, it makes it a bit RNG, but you don't want to get the Helga from the Yuukisking, because that it's getting heat waved anyways. So you are wasting like 8 points. So we are opening with Tetherwing, no swarm still. No swarm in hand, like it's not looking great.
How do you envision this fall city going? Because we had an awkward 1 or 2 today. What's happening with this one, considering there is a consume, etc, etc.
There's a consume. Consuming Yuukisking kinda makes sense, but not now, I guess. Because of the whole series.
Yeah, okay, chat was suggesting that the only win con is Lydia into the Pred dive. Which it kind of might have
No.
might have been a play to do.
I think Nilfgaard is winning anyways here.
The lack of swarm.
Yeah.
Kinda...
Like the round is not short, so you don't win just by tethering and more wood. This is just a trade between Hefty Helga and the Heatwave.
Okay, apparently you get a bet going against chat. Chat believes in Tatterwink, you believe in Nilfgaard. Let's go. If you win the bet, they'll have to watch like 8 hours of your stream non-stop. All of them, all 240.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't believe in Tethering here. But this Nilfgaard deck is so shit. Like, it should have like a good matchup, but it's not good. Like, it's so weird, so weird.
This is an Om Nom Nom
Because
moment.
for some reason, Stephanos played like, where are your points?
Oh, Tutaisha, congrats on getting a randomly gifted sub. Or maybe not so randomly. Look, whole city.
You just consume. Okay. This is a good target for a leader. Might even be more like more greedy and wait and get an amnesty. But no, you just leader this.
Just take it just in case.
Yeah. You amnesty the drones after the first Lara.
Nothing will stop us.
Okay, we don't get a random Buchort pulled.
Okay.
It's getting better.
Nice.
So it's time to Lara.
Now it's time to Lara. You don't have another chance. Like another
It's
choice.
It's bad when your Lara is kind of playing for the opponent.
You play the Amnesty, you kill the second drone. Everything looks nice.
Okay, chat, you can start going to, and if you're not following, follow Karim's channel, because it's moving in the direction of him winning the bet. Так что да, можете идти, кто не фолловится, на Карима, будете 8 часов его стрима смотреть. В наказание за проигрыш. Arctic Fox is not happy about watching 8 hours of Gwent.
I see someone wants a bread dive here. Would be actually like a GG. But no, it's you already played the Amnesty. He's only thinking about killing the drone or not. It's kinda like you kill the drone, then you Amnesty the Gillis, or do you just bing the drone afterwards? Okay.
So you have 19 point more for 20. 19 point.
We didn't get the frost value. Like,
Yeah.
I don't get why didn't he play the full frost value?
Yeah.
At this point, we can just calculate it.
Yeah. So look at this Lara. Ooh, so good. But not really. Not amazing as far as the board council go,
You
targets
play
go.
the battle prep is great to get the Mino as a highest card here.
The scouts.
Yeah, the nice an extra point.
You bing.
No reason, as in there is no answer. You can just wait it out.
Yeah.
Might look at what Lydia pulls.
I don't think you have to roll a bread dive to win. You win with anything from Lydia, I think.
Yeah, but it would be spicier.
Yeah.
You have enough pinks.
You have already 11 points and Lydia's 5. That's enough to win without even a card from Lydia. Okay. Chat, you are all washed.
Are you ready to stream Gwent for 8 hours though? I promoted it as an 8-hour stream.
I mean, I have some fun with some decks, but like
Okay.
not for 8
So,
hours.
Not from the first try, not from the second, but Tomciu gets there. GG's.
Yeah. GG's.
And it might have looked kinda questionable even in this fifth game, but in the end it worked beautifully. I guess there was a question of lacking a little bit of swarm.
I still think he should have played Pirates from blue and Tatooine
Yeah.
from red.
That might have been the mood. Okay, so the Witcher Lilith is streaming. There is a 15-minute break. So we're finishing it here. As I said, there are 2 more matches. PepeSmile Full Tilt, Sintri and Myamon. We are grateful to get another caster. Karim, actual caster now as well. So good. Have you ever? I don't think you joined the casts and there was not enough community tournaments where you casted. Was it your first time?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So thanks for joining. Always appreciate it.
Thank
You guys seen the Karim's channel link? YouTube. It's sadly the end for you because I'm leaving, so you'll have to join the Twitch community and join us to Lilith's channel now. I'll post the link where the matches will be happening on YouTube.
Okay.
I will upload the games, of course, so if you miss it out, well, you still can watch it later. But for now, yeah, we say goodbye, we say thank you, Karim, and we say hello to Lilith and Lemon.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Matol, for making these great tournaments. Okay, goodbye.
Yeah, okay, bye-bye. GG, Yukis. Nice try. Next раз. Ну да. So yeah, tomorrow same time, same place for the semi-finals and the final. Nan, did your plans change or not? Are you joining me? If not, we'll work out something with someone else. Lemonio, of course, cannot cast his own series, and then depending on result, it's also a possibility that Lemon will be in the final. Okay, so I'm sending you to Lilith's channel, where they are casting the rest of day one. Так что да, заканчиваем, но турнир не заканчивается, и завтра будет, и сегодня еще 2 полуфинала. Так что наслаждайтесь Гвинтом, а пока-пока. Так, rate now, ба.